Hey guys, what's up and welcome to a new League of Legends video. So excuse me, just released a video not that long ago, champions and pre-seasons of 2023, LOL please. I don't want to go and sit here obviously watching the whole video with you guys, but what I did was essentially I found and took myself parts and also off Twitter parts that of the video that seem to be, you know, essentially the most important or the biggest thing, so we can quickly go over. I'll give you guys my thoughts if you care at all about it and whatnot. And yeah, in case you don't want to watch the whole video, these are going to be, like, in my opinion, the biggest parts. The one part I won't talk about too much is the preseason changes at the moment, but other than that, personally, what I care about is the roadmap, is the parts that we will be talking about. So as usual, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like button. Now, shout out to Spider Axe. He did get a few posts. About half the posts I'll talk about are from him that he ended up getting from the video. But nonetheless, let's go over it. So, the Pride of Nazuma uses, I don't know how to even say this word, as his weapons, and their name is Xanthi. So this seems like to be a champion that's going to be coming out relatively soon, which is going to be pretty damn exciting. Also on top of that, so whatever this actually ends up leading into, so that's gonna be pretty cool. We also have later this year a new top lane tank hailing from Shurima, which we did hear about before in a previous roadmap. They had that kind of like picture of Shurima, like people kind of walking through the streets, I believe. That was, of course, that champion right there. On top of that, they also have their sights set on Nico and Syndra in terms of like a kind of mid-champion scope update. Not like a full rework, but you know those ones where they do like a mini rework, I guess. So apparently they have their sights set on Nico and Syndra, which is pretty exciting as well. They also have some Ari ASU art coming out, and you know, kind of like a remodel, if you will, of the champion in game, which looks really cool in my opinion as well, which I'm actually quite excited about. The thing I'm personally most excited about that might actually make me start playing some League of Legends again is going to be this right here, a new darkened assassin trapped within a dagger. It's a champion teaser for, of course, a new champion coming down the road, hopefully relatively soon. I feel like it's not, though. It's probably still like several months away, but nonetheless, you know, once this comes out, I'm actually definitely looking forward to this. You guys know I'm a sim for assassins, especially edgy assassins, and this is like a edgy dark dagger assassin type champion, probably not probably darkened, literally a darkened. So I'm actually pretty excited for this. I think this is gonna be really damn cool, so definitely gonna be looking forward to that. On top of that, guys, they also are gonna be relatively soon-ish releasing the Aurelion Sol mini rework, or I guess rework, if you will, whatever you want to call it, which is gonna be pretty cool. They did give us some new information about what the champion is gonna be able to do now. One of the biggest things by far is gonna be the fact that Aurelion Sol's new Q is the Flame Breath ability, where he quite literally breathes, you know, it's not really flame, it's like celestial flame, I guess, on a target. And of course, he can also use his W to actually let him fly now, so it seems to be a lot more kind of, you know, lenient, and you can kind of, you know, control it better. And the coolest thing is you can use his W and his Q at the exact same time, so as you're like flying over, you know, you can kind of like breathe on everyone as you're flying, which is pretty cool. Similar to the way I guess you could do with this Q. You know, you can kind of use his, you know, flying ability while charging his Q, and that's how you make it like, you know, massive like spear bomb essentially. So you can continue doing that. On top of that, we also have a new male enchanter from Ixtal coming out next year. So here they specifically state next year. However, on my boy over here, or girl, or, you know, whatever they identify as, they don't say next year. That's the interesting part. They don't say specifically next year like they did over here. So maybe this year, maybe late this year. There's only like, you know, what, 5-ish months left of the year, which isn't that bad. But considering that they want to release, you know, the new, what's it called, tank, that they want to release the Aurelion Sol rework, the Udyr rework, you know, it kind of makes me wonder if they're going to be able to fit this in there as well. But of course, we will see as time goes on. And on top of that, guys, he also talked about how they have potentially more Skarner news in the next champion roadmap. Definitely a champion that needs some love. The champion has been kind of forgotten and, you know, left in the dust for quite a while. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, all that being said and done, guys, there you have it. That's kind of like a quick TLDR essentially of the massive ride update and the champion, you know, roadmap and whatnot. Just kind of giving you the juicy information real quick. And yeah, that's pretty much the major news. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like button. Of course, there is a little bit more when it comes to the actual, you know, changes to the preseason. The majority of the ones that they talk about is, of course, the jungle changes. So if you're, you know, curious about that, that is there, of course. But that to me was the parts that I personally found the most interesting. So that's what I wanted to cover. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.